stand ready for my arrival, worm. You want to teach him a lesson? You're going to have to go through us. Very well. I can take 3 of duplicates clones at once. In a fight, right? In a fight, right? Calling them girls. Calling them women. Calling them females. Calling them pets. Wow, this is a pretty awesome series. I do love your father, but he's more like a pet to me. A pet? Company's on May 31st. Company's on June 1st. Robot makes a clone body of Rex. Rex explode. Identity theft is not a joke, robot. How can I be the Vision if you are the Vision? Consider the ship of Theseus. Think Vision. 4 out of 5 people suffer from diarrhea. The one person who enjoys it. It's not as bad as it looks. Honest. What's the deal with humans anyway? With their fragile, insignificant lives. They are more like pets, if you ask me. Laugh track. Michigan confirms first human case of hantavirus, disease spread by rodents. What's 17 more months? Haha, silly Darkwing. Why'd you call an emergency me? It's dangerous to go alone. Take him. Pizza Hut. Did you really think you can out Pizza the Hut? Think John. Who's winning? Invincible. Nicole Watterson. Mark tries to save someone. Omni-Man. We won't be seeing him again. Me. Mom. Can we have Batman? Mom. We have Batman at home. Batman at home. I am invincible. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Hey, it's me, Alan. I forgot where you live again. Millennials or Gen Z getting into tens of thousands of university debt to get a minimum wage jobs. Boomers who got into their jobs when the only experience they required was being human. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. When you find out Omni-Man said think Mark and not think Mark think, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Breaking news. Famous hero ducked his pet. He's been ducking his pet for 20 years and have a child, Mark. You may have noticed that I'm not like normal dads. I'm a cool dad. Men. So when do I get to talk about my feelings? Rest of the world. That's the neat part. You don't. When your teacher is trying to help you in the exam hall without telling you the answer, think Mark. Do you think Omni-Man killed the Guardians of the Globe? I'm truly sorry for your loss. It wasn't your fault. Diary 30. Invincible is coming to school. Diary 31. Humiliation. Invincible fans. Johnny Depp fans. Hating Amber. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Think, Mark. Think. What will you have after 500 years? The immortal. Fat acceptance. Body positivity. Heat people. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Most powerful laxatives. Hasbro sugar-free gummy bears. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. I'm going to change the world. For the better, right? For the better, right? If Cecil was a Star Wars fan, it's over Omni-Man. I have the high ground. Reddit account gets banned. Me. I'd say I'll miss you, but I can always make another one. Reddit account gets banned. Flaxens invade Earth a 3rd time. Omni-Man. And I took that personally. I love you in every universe. Mark, how can you not believe that Pickle Rick is the funniest shut ever? Think Mark think. When can I adjust the thermostat? That's the neat part. You don't. Me. Please get off the table. My cat. When should I text the girl I like again if she hasn't responded yet? That's the neat part. You don't. People who can step on a Lego without getting hurt. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Parents, it's just a cartoon. The cartoon. Where would you get another kid? At the market. Future. So what exactly are you doing to get ready for what's coming? Me. I'm stuff. What's 246 more years? I can always make another kid. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. I haven't talked to my wife for a week. I didn't want to interrupt her. Grab my reboot card, Mark. Me. So when do I watch Invincible? Me. That's the neat part. You don't. Red Rush. I got the least screen time. Darkwing. No, I did. The Immortal. How Ghostface expects Omni-Man to react after his treats. When do I forget embarrassing memories? That's the neat part. You don't. Me. I'll go to bed early today. Azo me at 3 AM. Omni-Man vs Homelander. Full fight. My dad coming home drunk. My mom getting ready to beat me. Me seeing pass on a public toilet seat. I will burn this planet down before I spend another minute living among these animals. When you're with that one friend that hasn't seen Invincible yet, can we talk about something else? We can try, but it's literally all anyone is talking about in the whole world. Okay, I'm here with tonight's winner and loser. Nolan, you showed no mercy out there. You asked your opponent what he would have after 500 years. Take us through your thoughts when he said, "You dad, I'd still have you." People who like Invincible. People who don't like Invincible. People who don't like Invincible and go online and trash the show. Celebrities flexing with their $100,000 watch. My $40 watch telling me the same time. Pathetic. I sure hope MJ lets me watch her and Paul tonight. Adults drinking coffee. Children. Look what they need just to mimic a fraction of our energy levels. POV. You're standing in the mirror after finishing a large bag of Doritos. Maybe I'm a family. Marvel Cinematic Universe Moon Knight Small. Atome's dad. Being the worst parents of a superhero. 0.2. 1/5. 1/5. Look what they need to mimic a fraction. Me. So when can we watch the second season of Invincible? Prime Video. That's the neat part. You don't. Zeus. Let the final fight between Mark and Thrag in the show. Have Feel Invincible by Skillet play in the background in My Life Is Yours. We told you there some would be too much for you, but you kept yelling I'm invincible. It was dark, and you grabbed the wrong ace dad. That's why I was shouting I'm invincible, I'm invincible. Lepidus. When do I get to make decisions? Augustus. That's the neat part, you don't. When Amber found out Mark was lied to as well. You and I are not so different. Got your nose? No. This doesn't make any sense. Everyone thought I said think Mark think, being though I only said think Mark. Think Mark think. Okay Nala. Now tell him you think of Debbie as a pet. I do love your mother, but she's more like a pet to me. That feeling when you're about to go John Wick on that mother ducker for killing your favorite pet. Thetis? Thetis the Viltrumite? Angstrom brute ally breaks Debbie's arm. Meanwhile, Mark in another dimension. Who would win? An angry furry's wet dream. One wiggly dot. Humans doing bug style. Dogs. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Girls dating superheroes. So what if the world and everyone's lives are in danger? What about me? Who is going to love and take care of me? You are so selfish. Get out. I want nothing to do with you, you spoiled little shut. Don't come back until you think about what you did and say sorry about it. Men dating superheroes. Go save the world. I would rather watch our child grow up instead of letting us all die together. I don't smoke cigarettes. When do I get a break? That's the neat part, you don't. Hooters is just an American-made cafe. No. This doesn't make any sense. Mark after Nolan says they have to destroy Earth. Why though? If he is invincible, why can I see him? They stole it from me, Carmine. They took it. That was today. Today. William, what does bussin' mean? Food goes in your mouth, not on a bus. My best friend. So, when should I pay you back? Me. That's the neat part, you don't. You really thought Roxanne would fall for you just because you had superpowers? Think hell. all your gifts, all your powers, and you squander them for your own personal gain. You know the thing about bad guys, how they always lose. What will you have after 500 Robux? Furry avatar. Time traveler moves a stone. The timeline. Families. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. I will eat the bugs. I will not eat the bugs. I will duck the bugs. Everyone. How are you not dead? Mark. I have no idea. Audience. Mark, what are you doing? He's kicking your race. Find the difference between those pics. It's time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. Like, if I'm invincible, why can everybody see me? Literally any disease known to humankind. Tummy ache. A wonderful team that protects humanity from superhuman villains. People who don't know. People who know. The Emperor describing the glorious last battle of the Thunder Warriors in the Unification Wars. Watching the end of Invincible Season 2. Watching the end of Invincible Season 3. Conquest just ducking Demolish Steve. The entirety of the Viltrum Empire as Mark is going through severe emotional damage. We missed the part where that's our problem. When your contact lens rolls around to the back of your eyeball. If it's customary for male Viltrumites to grow out their mustaches, does that mean female Viltrumites grow out a bush? LBJ. And now the ideas and the ideals which he so nobly represented must and will be translated into effective action. Under John Kennedy's leadership, this nation has demonstrated that it has the courage to seek peace and it has the fortitude to risk war. Mark Grayson from Invincible. Alison Wanda Ruth from Cal 6 Billion Demons. Comic distributed by Image Comics. Have a heat girlfriend that can manipulate matter. Gets fodderized in 90% of the battles they are. Almost never ending state of mental breakdown. Enemies with a guy that looks like a famous care singer. Needs a hug. Hey, have anyone seen Shrinking Re? Suspiciously Guardian Shrinking Re-shaped throat Komodo dragon. No Guardians has went through here. Haha no sorry. The reason why Battle Beast loved to fight Viltrumites is that he wants his playthings to be extra durable. Talent agent. Okay, I have a potential job for you. J.K. Simmons. Do I have mustache and or be a nut at teenagers? Talent agent. Yes. J.K. Sign me the duck up. Those characters were fated to clash. Their beards are polar opposites. Peace was never an option. Welcome to Invincible. Here, we have. If Spider-Man and Superman had a baby. J. Jonah Jameson. Better detective than Dark Blood. The guy friend. A heat topic. Feminism. The superhero. Pimento from Brooklyn 99. Technically legal Lolly. Honey Robot. Invincible fans when their dad comes home from work and beat the shit out of them. I understood that reference. It doesn't matter if she is 25 years old. She has a 12 years girl body. You won't be ducking her brain. Think robot think. When the puzzle says 2 to 3 years on the box, but it only takes you 3 months to complete. The system wasn't designed for neurons this dense. Hey dad, what's for dinner? I was thinking Subway. Cecil when he hears that a student abducts young men and transforms them into creepy cyborgs. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Where? Look what we need to mimic a fraction of their power. Earth isn't yours to conquer. Episode 2. Episode 8. The Grayson family at full strength. The Grayson family at 99% strength. Unvaccinated Joe Rogan spending $100,000 on Cupid treatments. Me, vaccinated. Look what he needs to mimic a fraction of our power. An ordinary teenager. Atom Eve. The ship that the show proposes. The ship that most fans want. The show's actual ship. Make me. Does that make you strong? To know I can't physically make you do something? Is that what you need? It's GIF. It's graphics interchange format, not graphics interchange format. Amber. Amber. Agents next door. Average clone twin fan. Average original twin enjoyer. Subverting the superhero genre. Invincible or The Boys. Megamind. If you ever feel stupid, remember, Omni-Man hid incriminating incidents in his own home, instead of throwing it into the goddamn sun. Twitter, announced season 2, you cowards. Invincible HQ, how about seasons 2 and 3? Source, us. Think, Soren, think. You can rewrite DNA on the fly, and you're using it to turn people into dinosaurs? What will you have after everyone is dead? From answer, dinosaurs. I'd still have dinosaurs. Average Viltrumite fan. Average Coalition of Planets enjoyer. What my pizza rolls see from inside the microwave at 3:35 am. How it feels to watch the first episode of Invincible. I thought this show was supposed to be dark and subversive, but it seems pretty normal to me. I mean, there hasn't even been a civilian dealt this whole episode and what the duck? Please don't break the window. The AC is on. She has water and is listening to her favorite music. Main plot. Robot subplot. Mauler twins lore. Nikki, you know Guardian's business is too dangerous. Thanks, didn't think I was going to make it. That's the neat part, you don't. Omni-Man, you bastard. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Well, if it ain't the invincible cucumber. Think, Mark. They are made from sugar, spice, everything nice, and chemical X. There's no stopping them. Who's winning this fight, Omni-Man or the Powerpuff Girls? I really didn't mean to offend you. It's just that you've got spider powers, right? So you go by Spider-Man. It just seems kind of lazy. Robot, who goes by Robot because he controls a robot. Me after bench watching Invincible for the meme, only to find out Omni-Man doesn't actually say think twice. Reality is often disappointing. Imagine being Debbie. Your caring and loving husband of 20 years betrayed Earth, called you a pet, killed hundreds, almost killed your son, dipped, made love with a alien bug, and now you have to take care of the kid. Everyone calling Immortal garbage, like she's not 100 times worse. Aliens invade, Earthlings, we have killed your leaders, destroyed your economy, and are here to take over your government. Humans, oh thank ducking god. Aliens, wait, what? Mark's life expectancy. Mark's life if he didn't play baseball that one time. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Where's Mark? William? You were supposed to drop him off an hour ago. Well, Mr. Grayson, he wanted me to drop him off at Dee's house instead. Who is Dee? Invincible episode 5 without context. This is Invincible being invincible. Sheen. This is the 7th week in a row you've shown Invincible being invincible in class. They were oppressors, recess sleeve owners. He's out of line, but he's right. Just got punched in the face for being named Mark. Some of us tigered the alarm. Sorry for bringing you all here like this, but good news. My son got his powers. I brought cake. Like look what they need to mimic a fraction of my power, Scoob. You hate Amber because you're a recess. Perhaps it's just because she's a shitty character. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Dear Mark Grayson, you claim to be invincible, yet you seem quite vincible. How curious. Alan the Alien Coalition of Planets. Gen Z humor. Skibbity. Millennial humor. I have depression. Boomer humor. I hate my wife. So, what's your idea of a perfect date? Date/month/year. I find the other formats a bit confusing. Yep, I'm invincible. Mark at the end of every fight. Bulk Samson. Now we look like a team. Also Bulk Samson. You see, You see what happens when you don't bring me those pictures of Spider-Man? How many of you are there? Not enough. We look like rats to you? Tell me about your boss. I'll check back with you tomorrow. He'll be back right? Justice League. Why is Batman so paranoid? Batman's favorite show. Amazon original Invincible. The Guardians were a force for peace. They were the Earth's protectors. Yet whoever bodied them did a really good job. I mean, holy shit, it was like a gorilla fighting Helen Keller. Not trying to brag for whoever did it, but there was a scoreboard there. I gotta say, man, I'm amazed at how you get these things out on a monthly basis. It seems like so much work to do in such a short amount of time, and you're never late. Actually, a lot of times, I'll just reuse art that I've already done over and over. It's good for dramatic pauses, and when stuff doesn't really change much from panel to panel, most people don't even notice. Don't you think that's kinda cheap? Not really. Sorry I'm late. I was doing stuff. I'm stuff. Amber. Oh my god. No. I duck my pet. The final boss, when you fight him. The final boss when he's playable. Good day's show. By the way, if you haven't watched it, you should like right now. I haven't watched it actually. I've been avoiding it. It's really good. Why? I'm afraid of developing a dilf stink for Omni-Man. Did watching Invincible disturb you? Did it hurt? Invincible comic. Well, let's see how you handle this. Dad, you called me dad.